Have you noticed that sleeping through the night has become a rare luxury? You go to bed exhausted, hoping to recharge. But just a few hours later, you're walking half asleep down the hallway to the bathroom. And it happens again and again, night after night. If you're over 60, maybe you've been told, it's normal, it's just age. Let me tell you as a doctor, no, it's not normal. It's not inevitable, and it's definitely not harmless. What you're dealing with has a name, Nocturia, and while many brush it off, it can be the very first sign that something deeper is wrong in your body. Every time you get up at night to urinate, you're not just losing sleep. You're raising your risk of dangerous falls. You're pushing your heart harder than it should go. You're cutting into the brain's cleaning cycle, the one that keeps your memory sharp and your mood stable. You're stealing the deep repair time your body needs to stay strong. Have you noticed that morning fog, that constant fatigue, the irritability, that drained feeling you can't explain? That's not just age, that's the silent damage to your nervous system, heart, and brain caused by interrupted sleep. And it often starts with something as simple and as ignored as getting up to pee several times a night. But here's the good news, you don't have to just accept it. You don't need to live on pills. And tonight could be the first step toward taking your nights back, starting right in your own kitchen. And I'm about to share 3 natural, powerful foods, backed by science and trusted for centuries, that can calm that urgent nighttime bladder, rebuild its strength, and bring back the deep rest your body is begging for. Plus, I'll give you 4 practical steps you can start today to cut those wake-ups and fix the problem from the root. The hidden truth: waking up to pee is not just annoying, it's your body waving a red flag. For decades, we've been told aging equals decline, and that things like nighttime bathroom trips are just how it is. No, getting up even once every night to urinate is your body's way of saying something's off. When your sleep is interrupted, your body flips into alert mode, heart rate up, blood pressure up, repair time cut short. This is the very stage where your cells fix themselves, your hormones rebalance, and your brain flushes out toxins. Skip it, and over time you raise your risk of heart problems by almost 30%, speed up memory loss, and set the stage for mood swings and cognitive decline. Why the brain? During deep sleep, the brain activates a cleansing system that washes away toxins, including beta amyloid, the protein linked to Alzheimer's. Break that process over and over, and the brain never gets clean. The result: fog, forgetfulness, and a grumpy wake-up. And let's not ignore the physical danger: half asleep, in the dark, heading to the bathroom. You're one misstep away from a fall. Hip fractures in older adults often mean surgery, months of rehab, and sometimes losing your independence for good. So, what's behind this? Age-related drops in the hormone ADH, the one that tells your kidneys to slow down urine production at night. An overactive bladder muscle that twitches even when it's barely got anything in it. For men, an enlarged prostate pressing on the urethra. For women, menopausal changes that weaken bladder tissue and the pelvic floor. And on top of that, bad habits we don't think about, like late-night drinks, bladder-irritating foods, and just-in-case bathroom trips that train the bladder to cry wolf. Here's why this matters so much: Nocturia isn't just bad sleep, it's a chain reaction hitting your hormones, heart, brain, mood, and even your safety. Ignoring it is like ignoring the red warning light on your car's dashboard. Sooner or later, something's going to break. But once you understand the cause, you can take back control. Nocturia isn't a life sentence, it's a message. Let's answer it with smart action. First up, a natural remedy modern medicine forgot, but ancient healers swore by: horsetail. You've probably walked past it in a health store without a second glance, a humble plant with a bottle brush look, but inside, it's loaded with silica, a mineral your bladder walls and pelvic floor muscles crave to stay strong and elastic. As we age, the bladder loses tone, like a balloon that's been inflated too many times. That loss of structure is what makes you feel urgency sooner. Horsetail rebuilds that firmness, and it soothes, thanks to its gentle anti-inflammatory effect. It calms irritation and helps you hold longer between trips. But doctor, people ask me, isn't horsetail a diuretic? Won't I just pee more? Here's the trick: it's all about timing. Drink it in the morning and early afternoon, and it flushes extra fluid from your legs before night. so it never makes it to your bladder while you sleep. Making it is simple. 1–2 teaspoons of dried horsetail in cold water, bring to a boil, simmer 10 minutes, cover and steep 10 more. Strain and drink, morning and mid-afternoon only. Never after 6 p.m. Take Roberto, 72 years old, waking up 5 times a night, nothing worked. 3 weeks of horsetail tea twice a day, and by week 2 he was down to 1 trip. By the end of the month, he slept through the night, and even dreamed again for the first time in years. Next, an unexpected hero, radish. Yes, that little red salad garnish. Radish is a natural bladder pacifier, anti-inflammatory, mildly antibacterial, and loaded with vitamin C. Many people's urgency isn't just about bladder size, it's irritation, often from low-level bacteria you don't even know you have. Radish's sulfur compounds fight those bacteria and quiet the false alarms that wake you up. Vitamin C helps repair the bladder lining so it doesn't send those urgent signals. Adding it to your diet is easy. Slice into a salad with cucumber, snack on it raw, blend into a morning juice with cucumber and green apple, or pickle it for probiotic benefits. Elena, 68, went from 3 to 4 trips a night to sleeping until sunrise in 3 weeks just by adding raw radish to her dinner salad. If you have thyroid issues, cook it first or limit raw to 2 to 3 times a week. Finally, peas. Yes, peas. Tiny, humble, green, but inside, they're like a repair crew for your bladder. Packed with beta-carotene vitamin and high-quality plant protein, they restore the bladder's inner lining, a mucosal shield that keeps urine's toxins from irritating the wall. When that lining wears thin, the bladder gets jumpy. Vitamin A repairs it. Protein strengthens the pelvic floor muscles, your bladder's support net, so you can hold better and avoid leaks. Amparo, 70, struggled with leaks after a hysterectomy. Adding cooked peas to her dinner 3 times a week, plus Kegels, transformed her control in 6 weeks. Easy ways to eat them: steam as a side dish, toss into soups, mix into a cold rice salad, or mash with potato for a creamy side. Fresh, frozen, or canned. Frozen keeps the most nutrients. Together, horsetail structure, radish cleanse, and peas repair form a complete bladder reset. But food works even better with habit changes. For key moves: 1. Cut bladder irritants, caffeine, alcohol, carbonated drinks, artificial sweeteners, acidic and spicy foods. Keep a diary to spot patterns. To drink smart, hydrate in the morning and afternoon, ease off after 6 p.m., and sip only lightly if you're thirsty at night. 3. Retrain your bladder. Wait 15 minutes longer between trips until you can go 2 to 4 hours during the day. For do Kegels, contract pelvic floor muscles for 3 to 5 seconds, relax for 3 to 5 seconds, 10 to 15 reps, 3 times a day. Pick one thing to start this week. Maybe it's horsetail tea in the morning. Maybe it's cutting coffee after lunch. Maybe it's Kegels while you watch TV. Every small step is you saying, I'm not going to live half a life. Nocturia is not just old age, it's your body asking for help. Answer it now, and when you see the change, fewer wake-ups, deeper rest, sharper mornings, you'll wonder why you waited. Your nights are sacred. Your energy matters. And yes, even now, your body can heal. Start today.